Okay, I'm going to show you the paracord jig that we put together. This is kind of the finished product of what it looks like. Basically what I started out with is, it's about a 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 inch piece of oak. Length of that is right about, if you look at that, right about 22 inches or so is how long that I made that. Then I grabbed 2 slabs of the same piece of wood, right about 2.5 inches wide or so, and I glued those 2 slabs on top of each other onto the main piece of board that we have. And I grabbed another slab, actually another 2 slabs, and back here glued those on also. The length of those are right about 10 inches or so. But glued one on the back side here, glued another one on the other side over on this way, and I left enough room. And before I did any gluing, actually, I measured everything and made sure everything fit. But there's one more slab that I have here that's about 6 inches or so long, and that one's free. That one's not glued down at all. Before all of the gluing is finished, I actually used a drill press, drilled through some holes, probably about every 2 inches throughout the board here, so we could be able to adjust the paracord jig to the length that we needed. I also, in order to make the slit in the piece of wood here, I used a router and gradually kind of routed through an entire hole there. And basically this gives you a lot of functionality to creating paracord bracelets that are very small. This isn't our smallest, but it's a smaller one. To creating necklaces that are pretty long. The only thing is it's not quite long enough for an adult necklace. I'd probably have to drill one more hole down here to really get an adult necklace, but otherwise it fits all the different measurements. Just drilled a hole through the bottom there so we could be able to put this bolt in anywhere we want. It's just I think it's about not quite a 1/2 inch or so, but we can set it in anywhere we want. I purchased also a wing nut to go on top of that with just a washer on top, and then we can secure it on down to the exact length that we want and be able to make our paracord. Obviously purchase some buckles too, and screw those right into the wood so that we could be able to make this a very easy and simple process. But that's more or less our jig. Alright, once the jig is made, you can actually lengthen out your cord here. There's some specifications, of course, in the video for you guys to how to do that, but it makes it really easy. We're actually making 15-inch, not bracelets nor necklaces, but buckles that they're going to use for camping right now. That's about the furthest that this jig will make. Of course, you can make anything smaller than that too. But fun times!